Okay, so good evening to all of you. In the last two class, I have discussed measurement of self-inductance using Maxwell's inductance bridge, Maxwell's inductance capacitance bridge. Okay, and then Hay bridge, then Anderson bridge, and last one is Ohm bridge. So now, the measurement the measurement of capacitance. So in measurement of capacitance, 2 meter, one is this altimeter, and second one is called just wait. Sharing bridge. So for the measurement of capacitance, first bridge is called de-Sauty bridge. So in de-Sauty bridge is used for the measurement of capacitance of any capacitor. So you know what is the formula of capacitance. Suppose there is a parallel plate having area, cross-sectional area is equal to A, and difference between the two parallel plate is equal to D. Then what is the formula of capacitance? Is equal to epsilon naught. क्या होता है फॉर्मूला कैपेसिटेंस का? epsilon naught into epsilon r into A by D. A by D. A is area of cross section, D between the difference between the two plates, and epsilon naught permeability of air, and epsilon r is the relative permeability of the dielectric material with that you have used. So जैसे हम लोग बताए थे कि that means in self inductance that means you have to measure the quality factor, one of the electrical parameter of inductance, that is a quality factor. So in a similar way, a capacitance, they have their some internal resistance. So that's why you have to measure its the electrical property is called dissipation factor. You know what is a dissipation factor of any capacitor? What is dissipation factor of the capacitance, any capacitor? What is the formula of dissipation factor? Hello? 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 Please, everyone, please mute yourself. Hello? Ayush Kumar? Ayush Kumar, please mute yourself. What is dissipation factor of any capacitor? Hello, Ayush Kumar, I am audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Please, okay, so what is dissipation factor of any capacitor? Again, dissipation factor is 1. What is dissipation factor? And what is triangular law? Hello, I'm audible to everyone. What is a loss angle? Hello, यहाँ पे ध्यान दो, देखो ये फिगर डायग्राम दिख रहा है. Suppose जैसे हम बताते हैं कि कैपेसिटेंस में एक रियल कैपेसिटेंस में देयर इज सम इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस इज कॉल्ड आर. Okay, so we have to measure the tangent of this angle del. Tan del is called dissipation factor of any capacitor. Okay, क्या होता है dissipation factor? जैसे हम मान लो ये एक कैपेसिटर है और उसका एक इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस है. सो उसका जब इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस होता है तो उसके बीच का जो एंगल होता है वोल्टेज मतलब आईसी एंड आई के बीच का जो एंगल होता है उसको डेल कहते हैं और उसको लॉस एंगल कहते हैं. और टेन ऑफ लॉस एंगल दैट मींस टेन ऑफ डेल इज कॉल्ड डिसिपेशन फैक्टर. जैसे हम लोग वहां पे क्वालिटी फैक्टर डिफाइन किए थे. क्वालिटी फैक्टर क्या होता है? ओमेगा एल बाई आर. उसी तरह से कैपेसिटेंस का इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस के कारण हम लोग वहां पे उसका डिसिपेशन फैक्टर मेजर करते हैं. डिसिपेशन फैक्टर इक्वल टू होता है तुम्हारा 10 ऑफ डेल. व्हाट इज डेल? डेल इज डेल इज कॉल्ड तुम्हारा लॉस एंगल. ओके, loss angle. So now for the measurement of capacitance, so first bridge is called de Sauty bridge. Okay, so de Sauty bridge is the simplest method of measurement of capacitance with comparing with the other capacitor. Okay, so bridge diagram for the de Sauty bridge. Suppose C1 is the capacitance of unknown capacitor. That means you have to measure. You want to measure C1 of any capacitance. This is C1 is unknown for you, and in the second branch there is a variable capacitor C2, and in the third branch and fourth branch. In the third branch and fourth branch, there is a non-inductive type of resistance. That means R3 and R4 are known for us. And there is one detector connected between the point B and point D. Okay. So again, for in the same way, say AC bridge, first we have to find out the impedance of each branch. That means the impedance of first branch. That means Z1 is equal to 1 by J omega C2, and Z2 is equal to 1 by J omega C2, Z3 is equal to R, and Z4 is equal to R. Okay, any doubt? So at balance condition, Z1 into Z4 is equal to Z2 into Z3. That means if you put the value of Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4, then the unknown capacitance C1 is equal to R4 by R3 into C3. Any doubt? Any doubt? Now the phasor diagram. So if you phasor diagram, so hello. So I1 and I2 are in same phase because voltage drop across R3 must be equal to voltage drop across R4. That means E4 is equal to E3. That's why I1 and I2 are in same page because E3 is equal to I1 to R3 and I2 into R4. Okay, and then obviously if the I1 and I2 are in same phase, then E1 is what is value of E1? E1 is equal to I1 into 1 by J omega C. That means E1 and E2 must be lagging by current I1 by I2 with 90 degree. Okay, so E1 is equal to E2 again at the balance condition. E1 is equal to E2. That means E1 is equal to 1 by J omega C1 is equal to E2 is equal to I2 by J omega 2. And E1 plus E3 is equal to total applied voltage. Any doubt in the phasor diagram? Very simple. Hello, any doubt in the phasor diagram of de Sauty bridge? Hello, I'm audible to everyone. I'm audible to everyone. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt in the phasor diagram of disorder, please?
No, sir.
Okay. But ये जो disruptive disease है, we have not taken any internal resistance of this capacitor C1. So this method is only applicable for the lossless capacitor, that means for the air capacitor. Because if you use any dielectric material between the two plates, so there is some dielectric loss, and this dielectric loss must be represented by their internal resistance. So suppose a unknown capacitor have some other dielectric material, that means dielectric material other than air. So they must have some their internal resistance. So we have to modify the disruptive bridge. Suppose any capacitor having unknown capacitance is equal to C1 and their internal resistance is equal to R1. This internal resistance due to dielectric material used in between the plate. Any doubt? So again, in the modification of this output dish, suppose C1 is an unknown capacitance with their internal resistance R1, and we have to connect standard resistance in series with the capacitor C1. Suppose a standard resistance R1 is connected in series with the C1. R2, R3, R4 are a standard resistance, that means non-inductive type of resistance. R2, R3, R4, and suppose C2 is the standard capacitance and internal resistance R2. Okay, so just we have to modify, and in the modified disruptive bridge, we just only have to connect one internal resistance R1 in series with the C1 and one resistance in series with the standard resistance C1. So first we have to calculate the Z1. Z1 is equal to R1 plus a small r1 plus 1 by j omega C1, and Z2 is equal to R2 plus small r2 plus 1 by j omega C2, and Z3 is equal to R3 and Z4 is equal to R4. Okay, so again at a balanced condition, that means when the base is balanced, Z1 into Z4 is equal to Z2 into Z3. So Z1 is equal to R1 plus small r1 plus 1 by j omega C1 into R4, and Z2 is equal to R2 plus small r2 plus 1 by j omega C2 into R3. So if you solve this expression and equate the real part and imaginary part, so expression becomes C1 by C2 is equal to R2 plus small r2 plus by R2 by small r1 is equal to R2 R. That means at a balanced condition, balancing may be obtained by variation of R1, R2, R3, R4. That means if you want to find a balanced condition, that means there is no current flowing to the detector point, so you have to vary either I1, I2, I3, R4. So the expression for C1 and that means you have to find out C1 and its internal resistance R1. Okay, so using the expression C1 by C2 is equal to R2 plus small r2 or R2 by R4. That means you using the expression C1 by C2 is equal to R4 by R3. That means C1 becomes R3. Any doubt? And using the expression by R1 plus small r1, you have to calculate the unknown of unknown capacitance R1. Okay, Again, the difference between the dissipation factor, that means suppose this D2 is the dissipation factor of dissipation factor of standard capacitance, and D1 is the dissipation factor of unknown capacitance. So what is the formula of dissipation factor? Formula of dissipation factor, that means D is equal to 10 of del, that means is equal to omega C2 into R2. Omega C into R. Okay. So the difference between the dissipation factor of standard capacitance minus dissipation factor of unknown capacitance is equal to omega C2 into R2 minus omega C1 into R1. Okay, so use the expression, it becomes R1 into R minus R2. So using this, that means the dissipation, so you factor of unknown capacity. So now phasor diagram.
Yes, sir.
I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please first draw the modified de-Sauty bridge. And what is the difference between the de-Sauty bridge and modified de-Sauty bridge? दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है? Hello.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between the de-Sauty bridge and modified de-Sauty bridge? In de-Sauty bridge, we have to choose a capacitor having air core capacitor, air core capacitor. That means their internal resistance is equal to 0. But if you use that, if you want to measure a capacitance having any other dielectric material, then you have to use modified de-Sauty bridge. That means suppose a capacitor having unknown capacitance C1 with their internal resistance R1, and also you have to calculate dielectric. What is the called dissipation factor? That means 10 del is equal to omega C into R. Just like when we have to calculate the self inductance of any inductor, and we have to calculate its quality factor of the inductor. Okay. First, draw the modified de-Sauty bridge in your copy. Then I will explain the phasor diagram of modified de-Sauty bridge. Rocket. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first tell me E3 is equal to at balance condition E3 is equal to
E1, EC is equal to EC2.
E3, that means voltage drop across third arm is equal to E4. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So E3 is equal to what? I2 in I1 into R3 is equal to I2 into R4. That means I1 and I2 are in same phase. Any doubt? Any doubt? I1 and I2 are in same phase. Any doubt? Hello? Hello? I'm audible to everyone. And E3 is equal to E4. E3 is equal to E4 is equal to I1 into R3 is equal to I2 into R4. Any doubt? That's why I1 and I2 are in same phase. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Now, first we have to calculate the voltage drop across capacitor C1. So what is the expression of EC1? EC1 have two components, I1 into small r1 . Hello. Suppose it means I1 in the same phase with the, ये तुम्हारा हो गया I1 into small r1, sorry, small r1. Okay. So voltage drop across capacitor must be lagging behind the I1 by 90 degree. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So voltage drop across capacitor is equal to I1 divided by omega
Omega
C1,
C1.
and the phasor sum of I1 and the phasor sum of I1 and phasor
I1
sum of omega R1, that is equal to
E1.
that is EC1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt till now?
No, sir.
EC1. Again, at balance condition, voltage drop across C1 must be equal to voltage drop across C2. Yes or no? That means I1 j omega C must be equal to I2 divided by
Omega C.
omega C2. Okay. So again, I2 into R2 must be in phase with I1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So suppose so is a I1 into small r1. is I2 into R2. Again, the phasor sum of I2 into R2, just wait, I2 into R2 is equal to EC2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
EC2. Now E1 is equal to E1 is equal to E1 is equal to E1 is equal to
EC1 equal to EC2.
not E1 voltage across first term EC1 plus I1 into R1. Yes or no? फर्स्ट आर्म में क्या है, EC1 प्लस एक इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस भी है ना, कैपिटल R1 है कि नहीं है? हेलो, सपोज I1 इंटू R1 यहाँ पे है, पहला ब्रांच में एक कैपिटल I1 ये था कि नहीं था? हेलो,
यस सर था।
तो E1 इज इक्वल टू क्या होगा, I1 R1 प्लस EC1। हेलो,
यस
तो
सर।
इसको हम लोग पैरेलल टू EC1 ड्रॉ कर दिए एंड इस दोनों का सम इज इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा, E1। एनी डाउट?
सर
Any doubt?
सर्किट कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं।
हाँ, क्या कंफ्यूजन हुआ बताओ?
सर्किट डायग्राम नहीं बना है, इसलिए बहुत ज्यादा कंफ्यूज हो रहे हैं मॉडिफाइड का।
हम बोले थे ना बनाने के लिए।
सर
यहाँ पे देखो EC1 E1 इक्वल टू क्या होगा, EC1 प्लस I1 इंटू R1।
यस सर।
देखो वही चीज हम लोग यहाँ पे किए हैं, I1 इंटू R1 प्लस EC1 इक्वल टू E1, ये ड्रॉ किए हैं। देखो E1 ये लाइन है ना,
हाँ यस सर।
एट बैलेंस कंडीशन E1 इक्वल टू E2 होगा, E1 इक्वल टू E2 होगा।
यस सर।
सो एंड E1 प्लस E2, सॉरी E1 प्लस यहाँ पे थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन है, यहाँ E3 लिख देना, यहाँ पे E2 लिख देना, यहाँ थोड़ा गलती लिखा गया ना।
ठीक है सर।
E1 प्लस E2 इक्वल टू क्या होगा, E1 प्लस E3 इक्वल टू क्या होगा, E1 प्लस E3 इक्वल टू क्या होगा,
E1 प्लस EC2।
नो नॉट E1 प्लस E3।
E1 प्लस
अब टोटल अप्लाइड वोल्टेज, तो E1 प्लस E3 इक्वल टू टोटल अप्लाइड वोल्टेज। एनी डाउट? हेलो हेलो,
यस सर।
okay. Okay, so if the dissipation factor one of the capacitor is known, then the dissipation factor of the other capacitance can be determined using the formula। ये formula से suppose if you know the dissipation factor of standard capacitor C2, then using this formula you can find out the dissipation factor of unknown capacitor, and this method does not give accurate result for dissipation factor because its value depends on the different quantity R1, R2, R3, R4। so यहाँ पे ये जो वैल्यू है इसका एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू नहीं मिलता है बिकॉज ये डिपेंड करता है वैल्यू ऑफ R1, R2, R3, R4 चारों के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है। तो अगर मान लो R1, R2, R3 में थोड़ा सा एरर आएगा तो डिसिपेशन फैक्टर में का कैलकुलेशन में डिफरेंस आ सकता है। So next method for the measurement of capacitance is called sharing breeze. Hello. So next method for the measurement of capacitance is called sharing breeze. So in sharing breeze, suppose we have to suppose we want to measure the unknown capacitance C1 with their internal resistance R1, and in the arm 2 we have connected one standard loss free capacitor, that means air port type of capacitor, and in arm 3 we have used a standard non-inductive resistor, and in arm 4 we have used a variable capacitor C4 in parallel with the variable capacitor variable resistance R4. Again, first we have to find out the impedance of each branch. So suppose impedance of the arm 1, that means is equal to R1 plus J1 by J omega C1, and Z2 is equal to 1 by J omega C2, Z3 is equal to R3, Z4 is equal to R4 by 1 plus J omega C4 into R4. So at balance condition, Z1 into Z4 is equal to Z2 into Z3. If you will put the value of Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4, then this expression becomes R1 plus 1 by J omega C1 into R4 is equal to R3 by J omega C2 into 1 plus J omega C4 R4. If you equate the real part and imaginary part, so if you equate the real part, so real part is if you equate the real part, that means the unknown resistance of capacitor C1 R1 is equal to R G into C4 by R2, and unknown capacitance C1 is equal to C2 into R4 into R3. So two independent equation are obtained for C4. देखो यहाँ पे क्या है, सो अगर तुमको कैपेसिटेंस चाहिए तो यहाँ पे R4 को वेरी करेंगे, है ना, R4 को वेरी करेंगे तो कैपेसिटेंस आएगा, एंड C4 को वेरी करेंगे, दैट मींस वेरिएबल कैपेसिटेंस को वेरी करेंगे तो इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस का वैल्यू आएगा। एनी डाउट? So that means the expression of C1 and R1 are independent to each other. That means they are dependent. R1 is dependent on C4 and C1 is dependent on R4. Again, the dissipation factor of capacitor C1, that means D1 is equal to 10 del 1 omega C1 into R1 is equal to omega into C4 into R4. Okay. So any doubt in the sharing breeze? Hello. Any doubt in the sharing breeze?
सर उस पे तो फेजर डायग्राम आप नहीं बताए।
हाँ, फेजर डायग्राम हम अब टाइम नहीं है ना, 1 मिनट का टाइम बचा हुआ है, तो हम अगले क्लास में उसको डिटेल्स से बताएंगे फेजर डायग्राम ऑफ शेयरिंग ब्रिज। एंड नेक्स्ट इज फॉर द हाई वोल्टेज शेयरिंग ब्रिज, जहाँ पे हाई वोल्टेज सर्किट रहता है, दैट मींस हाई वोल्टेज इंजीनियरिंग में शेयरिंग ब्रिज का जो डायग्राम रहता है उसमें हम लोग किस तरह से कैपेसिटेंस मेजरमेंट के लिए यूज करते हैं वो हम अगले क्लास में इसको डिटेल से बताएंगे। एनी डाउट अप टू? कोई दिक्कत तुम लोग को? हेलो, एनी डाउट?
नो सर।
That means for the measurement of capacitance we have two breeze. First one is the Dessauty breeze and second one is the sharing breeze. And simple Dessauty breeze used for the measurement of capacitance having a air core type of construction. That means if there is any dielectric material, then you have to use a modified Dessauty breeze, and you have to measure dissipation factor. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
That means मेजरमेंट ऑफ सेल्फ इंडक्टेंस के लिए कौन कौन सा ब्रिज है? मैक्सवेल्स इंडक्टेंस ब्रिज, मैक्सवेल्स इंडक्टेंस कैपेसिटेंस ब्रिज, एंडरसन ब्रिज,